Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? It's your boy, Paper Chase, here with the one and only
Diamond Don Wannabe. You know what time it is. We're back with another spicy reaction.
Ooh. All right. So, everybody, today we are listening to a little band called Falling in Reverse, which Simone is showing me today. Don Wannabe.
Yep, that's right. Get it right, man. Fucking use my government name. They're going to hunt me down.
Well, everybody calls us Simone and Puma. So, Pumbaa.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
You know what I mean?
So, I've heard Falling in Reverse before, at least one song or so, but I'm not a fan. I will be 100% honest with you. I mean, I'm just not a fan. I'm not saying I don't like it.
You said specifically that you're not a fan of somebody in particular, right?
Well, so, okay, no. So, Rodney Radke. You don't know.
Okay, just stop right there.
Well,
we will not allow Rodney Radke hate in the chat. We're going to do a reaction to this, and then you can give your input.
No. Before we start, because I need everybody to know how I feel about him. Because it's not that I don't like him. I actually think he's a badass. His story. He used to be in a band called Escape the Fate, which I listened to when I was younger. Love the band. Great band. They kind of came out really awesome with the emo punk vibe going on, and then they switched to like more gothy, like trying to pander to females, like the scene girl community. Then he went to prison, and he got kicked out of the band. Why did
he go to prison?
I don't remember why he went to prison.
For just smashing too many hot chicks. They were take him off the streets. Leave some pussy for us,
Get this
Ronnie.
boy out of here.
Get him out of here.
But basically,
you can't hog all the hot emo scene girls.
But apparently he got kicked out of Escape the Fate, and then when he came back out, he created Falling in Reverse, which is way bigger than Escape the Fate now. So,
ooh, take that, Escape the Fate. What are they doing? Playing just like little shows here and there.
They're still big.
They're playing country fairs, and
they have some hits.
Bar
I can
mitzvahs.
show you some stuff by them, and you'd be like, "Oh, I've fucking heard this song." Like it's like,
I promise you, I haven't. I never went through an emo phase.
Okay.
No, I went through an emo chick phase, if you know what I mean. Hey!
All right, let's get into this, guys. This song is by Falling in Reverse called Voices in My Head.
In my head, keep on telling me to pray, cause I'm spinning like a carousel, circling the train. Hit the bottom of the bottle, I don't wanna feel the pain, but that is all I got for now. I don't wanna talk about the voices in my head, keep on begging me to stay. If I pull the trigger now, then the demons go away. And I know my time is coming, so there ain't no time to waste. So that is all I got for now. I don't wanna talk about the voices in my head, keep telling me to choose a side. It's heaven or hell.
So that was the era?
Well, he kind of ran with it, and that's, I think, why they became so, Falling in Reverse became so popular, is because there's such a niche community for this type of style. And then he raps too, so it kind of appeals to more of the mainstream community that don't want to just hear, harder stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, this is like
so that was genuinely him during a certain era of his life.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'll show you some Escape the Fate later, bro, and you'll see how it all started. You're gonna be like,
eyeliner, big hair.
So there's a lot of lore to this.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
There's a lot of
Let's
lore to
continue.
this.
Let's not get sidetracked.
Like it's do or die. I'm a sad boy, you know better. Please don't make this last forever. The voices in my head keep telling me I'm not okay. It's feeling like a hurricane in my brain. Hard clouds, hard times, bad weather. Please don't make this last forever. The voices in my head keep on telling me I'm gonna. And I don't wanna talk about the trauma. They're telling me I'm fine, but we both know that's a fucking lie. I'm losing my mind, but I don't wanna talk about it. Voices in my head keep giving me the worst advice. Kamikaze crash like a suicide. I'm a lost boy, you know better. Please don't make this last forever. Voices in my head keep telling me that I'm insane, and maybe I'm a little bit that won't change. Hard clouds, hard times, bad weather. Please don't make this last forever. The voices in my head.
What are you laughing at?
Just the way he switches up, like the forever. It's so out of pocket. It's out of nowhere. It's unnecessary, to be honest with you. But besides that, I really do love the video so far, and the song's not.
All right, so you're laughing at good old Ronnie Radke's singing there.
I
I'm
think-
saying that he's being extra.
I think most people will agree with me, especially if you grew up in this culture, whatever you want to call it. Because I was super into, emo shit and
So
punk
you had a
shit
sad
and
boy
pop punk
era.
shit. Oh, I mean, dude. It wasn't a phase, bro. I'm still here right now. But
Did you wear eyeliner and like paint your nails and
so
stuff?
I was never full on scene because that was kind of seeing
Okay.
people like this shit. I was more punk, I guess you would say, and it's kind of universally agreed. Either like you're like a girl and you're seen like that, and you do eyeliner and stuff, and you like following in reverse, or you just kind of think Rodney Radke's a cornball.
Okay.
There's two ways to go about it. Like, I respect him as an artist, and I think his music is good, and I think his image and brand is great, but he's still a cornball. Like, in his own way, in his own good way. And that doesn't even mean disrespect. I think he can even agree to he's kind of pandered to that field of.
I feel like Ronnie's gonna beat your ass. I feel like I'm gonna
Hey, I'm not hating on him at all.
You
Dude.
just called him a cornball.
Yeah, but I mean, we're cornballs too, in our own unique way. I'm just saying, like, there's some people who
In the most loving way.
There's some people who take like this type of music like super serious, like all their imagery, their.
So you think that there's a portion of it that's like tongue in cheek a little bit, like poking fun at himself? Would you say that?
Kind of, and just kind of knowing that he's like pandering to like a more mainstream thing, which when you're trying, like when you're doing, emo music or punk or whatever you want to, whatever genre, subgenre you're talking about, it's like if you're trying to go mainstream with it, at some point it becomes a little corny. Like Panic at the Disco made some absolute bangers, great albums for the genre, and then kind of started coming out with more hits and big mainstream songs, and it's their biggest songs, but they're hella corny. That's just how it goes,
Voices in my head keep on telling me I'm cursed. I'm paranoid, I don't wanna make it any worse. We're all gonna die, but first things first, I'm gonna take the world with me when they put me in the dirt. The voices in my head keep on telling me I'm cursed. I'm paranoid, I don't wanna make it any worse. We're all gonna die, but first things first, I'm gonna take the world with me when they put me in the dirt. Move!
He put a lot of effort into that video. I mean, all his band members had to do was sit in that one shot and fucking play, and he was in like every shot multiple times.
Yeah, I can't remember if he's the art director on these videos or not, or if like he comes up with the concepts. Somebody's got to let us know in the chat. I think the video's ill.
Yeah,
I
the
actually
video's
kind of
sweet.
like the song. I never delved into the genre. This was never my thing. Never really listened to music like this, but I don't hate it.
You don't hate it? Because that was my next question I was going to ask. I was like, you heard my opinion throughout it, but how do you feel? Is this something you would listen to in your own time and something you'd get into?
I don't know if
be
it's going
honest.
on the playlist, to be honest with you, simply because this hasn't always been my speed.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Fair enough.
you
Fair
know,
enough.
I'm not in my emo era or my, what would you consider this?
Like scene,
Scene?
scene,
Okay.
punk, not even punky, like Scene emo, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but that's the thing too, is a lot of people, they grew up with the stigma. Like if you listen to this music, like, oh, you're sad, you get eyeliner, whatever. Like I listen to a lot of, you know, punk music that is sad, but not even like in a sad way. Like it's just, it's part of part of what I grew up listening to, you know. I could put you on some great bands. I'm not going to plug anybody else right now because this is a video for Falling in Reverse. And guys, if you're coming in here and you're a huge Falling in Reverse fan, just know we still love the video. We still love the song. We just have our opinions, especially I'm an older guy, and I've known about Rodney Radke for a very, very long time. So my opinion might be a little skewed from some of their younger generation fans.
This is my thing on it. There are things that are an acquired taste. So there's a lot of music that I never used to listen to, and after an amount of time, I started to appreciate it more. Like country music's that way. A lot of rock music I did not listen to because I was just like a hip hop head forever. And as I've grown older and started to listen to music more, I start to appreciate it because, like, you know, I just didn't understand it. That's what it comes down to, is not understanding it. And then after listening to it, then it kind of grows on me and I'm like, oh, I get it now. Like I understand what people, you know, seeing this or vibe with it. And like, you know, for what it's worth, like I follow like Ronnie on Twitter and I've really been enjoying his like Twitter beefs. Like, have you like seen any of that?
I hear about it all over, all around. And I mean, yeah,
so he's been super outspoken. Like, you know, I guess people are throwing him in this like conservative, misogynistic, because he's spoken out against trans issues and stuff like that. And I respect that for him because like he's been taken off of a bunch of shows. You know, people are, you know, doing the same thing, trying to raise certain allegations against him, call him a bigot, all this stuff, just because he wants to voice his opinion. So I think that's crazy. And for that reason alone, like I respect him for being willing to like stand up, because people are just scared. There's so many people who won't say what they really feel. And I've even heard like chattering because, you know, you hear things, right? And, you know, people are like, oh yeah, I share this belief, but I'm too afraid to say it.
Yeah.
And you know, I just think that's pussy shit. So I respect that he's willing to like go out on a limb, speak his beliefs, even if he's going to get, you know, taken off of shows or like in the scene be looked at a certain way. Like, you know,
Definitely.
So I think that takes a lot of balls, you know, some balls.
Right.
The kid's got moxie, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, and he is, one thing to say about him too is he's definitely the main character. Like he's got main character energy written all over him. Always has, always will. He's very super creative. Yeah,
that's what I just figured. I was like, oh, here, I'm just sensing some like jealousy or just like, dang, man, you know what I mean? You just, you know, one guy can't be like so talented and handsome and tatted up and jacked and get all the chicks. You know what I mean?
Damn, you
feel
like this
somebody.
Guy. No, here's what I will say. Here's my final closing thoughts. Coming from a band like Escape the Fate, they had a very nice rise to fame, and then going through the adversity of having to literally go to prison, getting kicked out of your band, probably starting with absolutely nothing, and
Was it for drugs? Is that why you went to prison?
Probably, but I don't know. Don't hold me to that. Somebody comment down below what Rodney Radke went to prison for. But anyways, getting out of prison, starting a new band from scratch, and taking off to be a global phenomenon like Falling in Reverse is, that's absolutely incredible. And no opinion on the music can change that. How amazing that is to be able to do that. So
wonderful. Thank you. We're out. Peace.